Namaste friends, welcome back to Floral Features. I am Prajakta and we are talking from our beautiful northeast where the fields are green and our future is colorful. Today we'll be talking about a flower which is not only winning hearts but also our wallets, Gerbera. And to talk about this, we have someone who knows everything about it, Dr. P. Raviteja, floriculture expert in ICAR Research Complex, Umiam, Meghalaya. Welcome, Dr. Raviteja. Glad to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here and really excited to talk about the wonderful opportunities Gerbera offers.
Sir, let's start from the roots now. Like, what is exactly Gerbera and why are people talking about it so much recently?
Gerbera originated from South Africa. It is known for its vibrant color, long-lasting vase life, and extensively used as a pot plant, cut flower, and landscape gardeners gains global popularity.
Whoa, it's not just a pretty face, but also a real global superstar. What about us here, like in Meghalaya, Manipur and Nagaland? Is it a good place to grow Gerbera?
Perfect climate, subtropical to temperate, good rainfall conditions, good rising in market demands has leads to cultivated in both open field and protected conditions in northeast hill regions of India.
So nature has already given us a head start. We can now start from the next step. Suppose our farmers get excited about growing Gerbera. Which are the varieties would you suggest them?
Pink elegance, red monarch, Sangaria, Savannah for protected conditions. Our ICR research complex Meghalaya's RCGH 12, 22, 114, 117 for protected and open conditions, RCGH 28 for landscaping purposes.
And where do we get the planting materials from? Because I guess buying a healthy plant is super important, right?
Yes, use certified tissue culture plants for uniformity and disease-free growth.
Good planting material, good success. So this should be your first step and the first investment you should make for better success. So if the farmer has the breeds and the varieties in its mind, then what should be the actual steps for it to grow? Like, what is the method of propagation for it?
Gerbera can be propagated through suckers. So like matured clumps will divided into 5 to 7 suckers. So for large scale farming, we strongly recommended tissue culture plants for uniform and disease free growth. So farmers will get quality and larger blooms.
Oh, so going with tissue culture is like starting a great and healthy foundation. So let's talk about soil now. Is Gerbera a picky eater or does it require fancy conditions?
Loamy, well-drained soils rich in organic matter. Soil pH should be 5.5 to 6.5 is most ideal for Gerbera cultivation.
Oh, so like us, even plants don't like wet feet. So if we talk about temperature now, I know many farmers stress about the extreme heat and cold. What would you like to say about that?
Ideal temperatures for Gerbera growing for in a day 20 to 26 degrees and in a night temperature 12 to 16 degrees, 50 to 60% humidity and 50% shade is more help.
Sounds like Gerbera also loves pleasant hill stations like many of us do. So now when the land is ready and polyhouse is prepared, so what will a farmer do for planting, watering and feeding?
Spacing 30 by 30 centimeters, raised beds with 500 to 700 ml of drip irrigation water is required. This depends on moisture and soil texture.
Sounds like spacing is really important as it is applicable to most of us. So the next question is, what about fertilizer? What should they apply?
First 3 months initially NPK 10, 15, 20 grams per square meter. Later it shifted to 15, 10, 30 grams of NPK per square meter we should apply. Don't skip the micronutrient application. Calcium, boron, magnesium 1.5 gram per liter of water.
So regular meals and vitamins for our plants too. What about pests now? Like, what do we do? They are like an unwanted guest at a wedding. What should we apply?
The most common pests are whiteflies, aphids, thrips, leaf miners. So it can be controlled by using of integrated pest management approaches. If severe infestation occurs, spray imidacloprid, abamectin insecticides.
And what about diseases?
The most common diseases in Gerbera root rot and crown rot prevent by soil sterilization and proper drainage. If severe infestation occurs, Spraying of chemicals like metalaxyl and captan 1.5 gram per liter of water.
Alright, sir. So prevention is smarter and yet cheaper than cure. So what about harvesting now? When do our farmers get to harvest those beautiful gerberas?
Gerberas can harvest after 3 months of planting when the 2 rows of disc florets are fully open. So don't cut and just gently pull it.
And for how long do they can keep the flowers fresh?
Gerbera flowers store at 4 degrees temperature for 1 to 2 weeks for marketing flexibility.
So farmers don't have to panic and can plan their sales smartly. So the next question that comes in mind is, after storage and harvesting, where do these farmers sell these beautiful gerberas?
Gerbera flowers sales at local market and mandis like cities in Shillong, Guwahati, even Silachar. So local wedding organizers, florists are also good buyers for these Gerbera flowers.
That sounds really interesting, sir. Now a ₹1,000,000 question, is gerbera really profitable?
Net income from low cost polyhouse Gerbera cultivation 46,550 rupees. And later next second year onwards it turns to 1 lakh rupees. Additionally, we can sell the Gerbera suckers.
Friends, hear that? This is how farming can turn into a real business. Now before we wrap up, one last message you would like to give to our farmers and young entrepreneurs and also the students who are listening today.
My simple advice is start small but start right. Learn the right methods and don't to be shy to ask experts help from the ICAR Institute. Treat farming like a business, not a gamble. Success will surely bloom.
Beautifully said, sir. Thank you for joining us here today and sharing your wonderful knowledge. So friends, if you like this podcast, then please subscribe to Floral Podcast and share this with your farmer friends and also the family members. Keep growing, keep glowing. Thank you.
Thank you.